Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, on low liquidity due to the US being out in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the Australian dollar has crushed the level of 66.65 and now looks closer towards the bottom side of the range where the 60-day moving average holds, which is at 65.80. I do feel from anywhere towards 66.0515 or where the 60-day moving average is could find demand. And therefore, I'm not going to get too bearish as of yet that we are oversold, although the ADX is trending to a bear case. But as I mentioned, low liquidity has triggered off stop losses. So let's see how far this market falls. But I feel like previously, when we got close to the bottom side of this area, around 65, 60.80, demand returned. I do also view the US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, could still take a tumble, as much talk of an expected rate cut is seen in the US in March of around 25 basis points. If we do see a bounce soon, then we do need to close above 66.85 to reinstate the top side call of 68 cents. Now that close is of New York, so let's see where the market is holding after 7 a.m. tomorrow. The euro also is a little bit weaker as the market now waits for fresh data, which could be viewed as positive. In light of last week's mixed data from the inflation, all eyes will turn to the European Central Bank ECB President Christine Lagarde when she hosts the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. Along with that, we also get retail sales out of the US. So there is still a bit more, and along with that, also Fed officials could give us some clues on how they see interest rates this coming year. As the market weakens for the euro and the dollar edges up to 102.60, let's see if this trend line can serve a strong purpose, that is anywhere from 8.35 to 45. Overall, though, while we still hold above this level, or while the market still trends, then we should see a rise eventually up towards 110, with the objective on the broader case around 111.2030. Viewing dollar yen, the market is attempting to re-establish its bullish bias as it now trades close to 146. But in light of how the US dollar is expected to tumble, I feel that yen overall should strengthen. And we are moving in thin liquidity due to the US being away in observance for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, that the bearish case could actually return and take a tumble. And therefore, I'm still holding a view down at 144 or maybe lower to 143. The UK's got a bit of data to come this week as the market takes a pause from its recent rally and now slides back towards 127. In view of the data, focus will be on the UK job report. Along with that, we get the latest inflation update and the consumer spending on Friday, and also the Bank of England governor will make an appearance on Tuesday. I'm not negative. I feel that just a bit of profit taking is coming back into sterling and therefore should find demand from the base that is seen somewhere around 126.1015. And if we do see a response like previously seen in 3 attempts, then overall the top side target holds at 128 figure 30 and reassess. Gold lurches higher and now finding resistance at 2,054 to 56 in light of a safe haven demand strengthening due to the Middle East crisis escalating, and along with that, with potential of a rate cut due to the recent mixed US inflation reading, we could see a further extension to the top side. Now, clearing 2056 looks towards 2084 as a potential target and reassess from there. This roller coaster ride for oil continues, and I like the way these technicals are shaping up, and therefore we should not rule out another attempt to the top side, which could be anywhere around 75, 50, 75. Liquidity likely to be thin due to the US being out in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We could see a little bit of whipsaw price action into the session before the US returns. Nevertheless, any pullback does see support around 71.5, and I still feel the top side is vulnerable. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.